This coming June 26th is the 4th anniversary of the passing of missionary Huntley. In this newsletter and the next newsletter, we would like to share with you the footsteps of him and the footsteps of the Huntley Memorial Association as a special feature. Charles Bass Huntley, whom we call Missionary Huntley, was born in 1936 in the United States, where he also married. On September 3, 1965, he was sent as a missionary of the Presbyterian Church in the United States and arrived in Korea. From 1969, he served as a chaplain at Gwangju Christian Hospital and also taught counseling at Hona Theological University. He was an evangelist who helped the patients to come to faith by evangelizing those in hospital and visiting them by a motorcycle after they were discharged. He helped them settle down in a local church. His wife, Missionary Martha Huntley, held weekly English Bible study classes for young people in Gwangju, the so-called Monday meetings, from their first year of ministry until 1984 when they left. In addition, Missionary Martha Huntley made the world aware of the reality of what was happening in Gwangju by contributing to foreign magazines and newspapers about the horrors of Gwangju at the time of May 18 in 1980. Huntley House was a refuge for Gwangju citizens and foreign reporters who were being chased by soldiers. 22 civilians who had fled from the tyranny of the soldiers in May 18 were hiding in the attic of their residence, and they were protected to the end despite the strict surveillance by state agencies. Missionary Huntley was provided a photo of the events of May 18 to Heinz Peter, a German reporter in the movie Taxi Driver.
(80년 5월의 광주) 외신 기자와 인터뷰를 하고 있는 사람.
In one word, are you serious? It's a one-sided thing, but it started on one side.
How's that?
It started on one side with the brutality of the thing. Well, they admitted here in this paper here.
After he passed away on June 26, 2017 at the age of 81, according to his will, some of his remains were buried in Yangrim Missionary Cemetery the following year. Even after his death, his family continued in their love for Korea and Gwangju. His wife, Missionary Martha Huntley, testified about the events of May 18 at the National Assembly and May 18 commemorative events. Here is a part of this book. We gathered together, groaning in fear, hearing the sounds of gunfire outside and the sound of helicopters hovering right in the vicinity of the Yangrim missionary village. I couldn't even turn on the light for fear that the light would leak out. Even praying out loud was difficult. I started praying inside. God, can't you see us? Have you forgotten Gwangju? The ginkgo tree, the dark room, and the attic that served as shelter, which was Jennifer's tree, the main character of this book, remain here at Missionary Huntley House, telling the story of that day. Missionary Martha Huntley, who came with her family to funeral of Missionary Huntley, donated $1,000. Based on this donation, the Heavenly Peace Room and Huntley Memorial Association started in the garage and dark room to commemorate the missionaries who came to Gwangju at the time. In the next newsletter, we want to continue to share the story of this place and the events that happened afterwards.
5월 어머니에게
Once more, 노영수.
인사를 드리고 싶습니다. 감사합니다. 우리 마음이 저기서 같이 있어요. 같이입니다.
날마다 생각이 나요. 광주 그때 20년 동안 광주에서 한국에서도 광주에서 10년 동안 살았고 너무나 사랑받고 너무나 날마다 생각납니다. 감사합니다, 여러분.
아이는 어머니 언제나 기억하겠어요.
Yangrim Mission School, which aims to remember and inform about the lives of the missionaries, is held every Monday at 7 p.m. at Huntley House. The song playing in this newsletter is The Days Are Coming. This song is based on the words of Amos chapter 9, verses 11 to 12. You can listen to the entire song by searching for KOG House Mission on YouTube. We hope for the fruits of missions together, and we are always grateful for standing together as a glorious family.